I've come up with a new series, Rapid Fire Rants. I figure what the heck, even if it gets a few hundred views, pick a couple subjects and briefly touch on them. Episode 1, let's call it steak, sleep, and suck pumps. As far as steak, Christmas week, my mom obviously was very ill. My dad bought a bunch of prime rib from Costco and made it in the oven. It was delicious. But my mom didn't eat. My brother's not a big red meat eater. So I got tons of leftovers, a few pounds. Now, normally I eat, egg whites, couple whole eggs, chicken breast, ground beef, whey protein. But that week I had like leftover beef every day, good cuts. And what I noticed was increased strength, aggression, and sex drive as well. So, it can be just bro science or anecdotal, but for 5-6 days straight eating a couple, slices of that beef at night, it made a huge difference, even more so than ground beef that I typically eat. So something to look into. I think there's merit to it. I think Stan Efferding is a big proponent. I understand what he says now, where you get more bang for your buck. And then sleep, the past few nights I've slept really well, 8+ hours. Normally I get 7 or less, but again, a huge difference for me at this point, 4 years clean, approaching mid-40s, but sex drive, strength, recovery, mood. So I was asked the other night in a live, somebody complimented that I was holding a lot of size and looked decent for my age, but you can't reiterate it enough. Sleep, good diet, strength training, recovery. And then a little comedy for you to lighten the day. Suck pump. I used to work with a guy at LA Fitness. His name was Rick. I won't divulge his last name. He was from Boston, Mass. A wreck drug user. He had that typical Boston accent. And he called, like, it was a derogatory term, calling people suck pumps. But he was such a hypocrite because one time this guy, he was a trainer. I forgot his name. We pretty much hired anybody and everybody for training and sales at that gym, but he was G'ing out on the floor of this guy while he was supposed to be like training a prospective client. He was like, and Rick's like, what a loser, which I thought was ironic coming from him. He was a big ecstasy user. He'd come in rolling or after a night of rolling. And one time he was rolling off the Ave in Delray Beach, and he had to get a cab. There was no Ubers then. This was like 2005, 2006. And the Haitian cab driver picked him up and was driving him around. And I guess he got weirded out by all Rick chewing his, how you chew on the E-bombs. And he goes, Andrew, buddy, suddenly he had a change of heart. He dumped me off in the middle of Delray. I had to walk home. He goes, buddy, what's with these guys? So that's that. I'm going to give it a go. Rapid Fire Rants, episode 1. Just a few minutes, brief, to give you some tidbits of knowledge and brighten your day. Hope you enjoy. Plan on doing more of these as well as the lives. Take care.